We come to you from the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. We're glad you could join us for this game. It looks like just about anything could happen in this one as the Chiefs come into town to face the Eagles. Hi, and welcome everyone to another great NFL football telecast brought to you by the fine folks at EA Sports. I'm Al Michaels, joined by John Madden.
When you look at how good an offense is, it all starts with a quarterback. They can do a lot more things with this guy throwing the football for him. He can make the touch passes or just fire one of the old breadbasket if he has to.
Johnny Morton makes a great target for him every game. I think most people in the league like to think that he's deceptively fast. That allows him to sneak past the defense for big games. Now, whether or not he'll be able to against this defense is something we'll be paying a lot of attention to.
And you can tell that defense is fired up and ready to go. I don't think we should keep them waiting any longer.
And let's go to the field for the coin toss. A much anticipated game ready to begin as we're lined up for the kickoff. The kickoff team lines up. Decent kick. We should have a return. From the 6. The 30. The 40, using the stiff arm. It's a fumble. Our EA Sports Coach Close-Up features two of the more meticulous coaches in the NFL. Andy Reid runs a version of the West Coast offense that centers around his mobile quarterback. We will also downshift at times, relying on a crank-it-out running game to wear down the defense and control the clock. Scrambling, throwing. He hits his receiver. The 20. He wasn't satisfied with just making the catch on that play.
This play was about pure speed. The receiver made a few quick moves at the line and then outran the defender to the ball.
So it's 1st and goal. Ball on the 6-yard line.
Set. Stay up. Sideline to sideline.
Drops back. Goes with a short pass to the right side. He can't complete that short pass, and it's 2nd down. Well, John, clearly two of the best quarterbacks in the league in this one.
Yeah, especially when the offensive line can give them some time to set their feet and release. Both of these guys are accurate, and most of all, they're very, very bright.
Using motion. And the halfback picks up about 3.
Finish this thing off right here. Don't mess around.
Set.
McNabb with a man in motion. Pressure coming. Guns it left side. Touchdown, Eagles. He slips behind the secondary and got open for the touchdown.
Now that's just how they practiced it. They go over this play all the time at practice. They use it a few times in just about every game. But let me tell you, most of the time it's successful just like that.
They'll get set for the extra point. And it's on its way, and the extra point is good.
Holding on the offense. 10-yard penalty to repeat the try.
You better kick it here.
Akers comes in for the extra point. And it's up. The extra point attempt is good. That last drive, John, went for a touchdown with some excellent play calling.
Scoring a touchdown not only puts points on the board, it sends a message to the other team that if you execute properly, they won't be able to stop you. And they say 90% of the game is half mental.
It's on its way. From the 7-yard line.
You know that the offense has their eyes set on tying this thing up here on this drive. We'll have to see what they're able to put together.
46 defense in this time. Toss play to the right. Steamrolls the defender. Holmes couldn't pick up any blocking on that play.
The defense is always very aggressive when defending the run. They're extremely disciplined. They get off their blocks very quickly. Makes it tough to find openings when you're running the ball.
Second and 10. Ball on the 27-yard line.
Dropping back. Throws it. He hits his receiver. He was on the receiving end of that bullet.
Soft hands like that are hard to find. This guy looks like he's a keeper.
3rd and 3. Green gets set. Tosses it out to the left. He's on the run. The 40. Refuses to go down. The 50. He really had a nice run there.
He blasts through the line and picks up a good chunk of yardage. This is a good one to call.
Philadelphia comes out in a 46. Good play in the backfield by Simon. The defense was ready and waiting for that one.
Yeah, with that many men in the box, maybe the quarterback might have been better off checking to some kind of passing play.
Dropping back, closing in, slings it to the outside. Loss of about 1. They'll go from the shotgun. Looking downfield, uses the pump, throws it, picked off, has room. The 40, the 30, the 20, the 10, touchdown, Eagles. Shepard seemed to know exactly where that one was going.
That was great anticipation by the defender. It almost looked like he knew where the quarterback was going to go with the ball.
The kicker lines up for the point after. The kick is up. The extra point attempt is good. The kickoff team lines up. Nice kick and returnable. From the 5-yard line. Kansas City needs 2 scores to get back into this one.
Now, smart coach would call this defense.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 22. It's the toss to the left. Holmes didn't have much to work with on that running play.
That's because the defense did a good job anticipating the snap count. With an aggressive defense like this, a hard count could be an effective way to keep them off balance while trying to draw them off sides.
Green sets up. The 30. Beautiful run there.
You know, that's exactly how you handle a team that likes to blitz. You run the ball right at them, right there, and then right through them.
1st and 10. Ball on their own 38.
Bulldog under. Bust his grill, D. Drop back. Drop.
Looking upfield. The running back gets about 3.
This is what I would call in this situation.
Let's go. Come on. Watch the flags. You got him. Come on, partner. Hawkeye run. Think about.
Home. And he's tackled behind the line. Just no room to run on that play.
When defense comes out with that many guys up in the line of scrimmage, it's going to take a heck of a job from the offensive line to be able to open up any holes for the back.
screen. Gets set. Steps up with the pass. The pass falls incomplete. The incomplete pass brings up 4th down. Baker is back to punt. Here's the punt. He signals for a fair catch.
He did the right thing, concentrated and caught the ball. Spread the ball around and make sure the defense knows that they have to cover every receiver.
McNabb sets up, directing traffic. Man in motion. Staley was dragged down before he could get to the line of scrimmage.
They have great size and quickness up front. That allows them to hold up against the run while also giving them the speed to rush the passer when they drop back to pass.
Set.
Calling an audible now. Again with the run. A couple, maybe 3 yards on that run.
Okay, go on a quick count here and just fling that ball in there.
Set. Bulldog under.
Throws it. He finds the man.
Watch it here. This is a great call on 3rd down to keep this drive alive. They were in a tough spot here. This is a heck of a throw and catch to pick up that 1st down.
Let's get back to the play on the field. So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on their own 42.
Ain't got nothing. Get at him, D. Set.
1st and 10. Ball on the 42-yard line.
Pressure. Looking for a receiver. Looking deep to the right. This pass is incomplete. Looking for something big on 1st down, but the pass off the mark. Only one man in the backfield. Under pressure. Rolling left. With the throw. Great pass. That pass looked like a dead duck.
Man, some of those ducks are dead, but this one had enough life in it to get down there for the 1st down.
The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him.
Set. Let's go. Come on. Eagle left. Yo,
He sees something in the defense. Maybe a yard on that counter play. No more.
You got to execute out there. There's no second chances.
2nd and 9 coming up here. McNabb gets set. Drops back. Pressure coming. Throwing. Comes up with it. Blitz almost got to him there, John.
You don't always have to get to the quarterback when you blitz effectively. Football's about rhythm and timing. Bringing extra guys that makes him throw the ball before he wants to can upset that timing.
8th play of this drive.
Ain't got nothing.
Closing in. Looking for a receiver. With the throw. Incomplete pass. He just overthrew that one.
There was no way he was going to get to that one.
Johnson lines up in the backfield for the punt. Here's the kick. And he chooses not to return this one.
Here's a good defense for this situation.
1st and 10. Ball on their own 6. Using motion.
That's you.
Drops back. Throwing. The pass ball's incomplete. The pass was right there, but he couldn't bring it in.
Rhythm and consistency is one of the most important keys to success when you drop back to pass the ball. But it's hard to find a rhythm and establish some consistency when you're the quarterback and your receivers are dropping passes that should be catches.
Get in there. Give it all you got.
Just about 2 yards on the run by the halfback.
A smart coach would call this one.
Here's a look at the third down success rate of each team.
Third down is when you want your players to dig deep and make a clutch play. When you convert, it gives your defense a little extra rest, and it gives your offense a fresh set of downs to work with.
The 40. He catches a floater for the first down.
And it's a good thing he caught it. You don't want to drop those passes that are sure first downs.
The teams have switched sides, and we'll start the second quarter. Only one man in the backfield. Using motion.
Follow. Get. We'll see.
Dropping back with the throw. Won't have to break stride. Not quite far enough to pick up the first down.
Yeah, and the guy calling the plays loves this kind of situation because on second and short, everything in the playbook is an option.
Cross play to the left. He just gets this one past the sticks.
Give this one a shot.
Philadelphia comes out in a 46. Receives the handoff. The running back gets about 3.
Here's a good defense for this situation.
They give it to the halfback. Takes the handoff. Gets the pass off. The catch was made out of bounds.
And the only call there that can really save you is a situation if the official determines that you would have come down in bounds, but a defender pushes you out while you're up in the air. And that clearly didn't happen there.
Sideline to sideline.
Third and 7. Ball on the 38.
Throws it.
Now this is one heck of a play. Look at it. You're in a hole here on third down. They come through with this perfect play that gets them a first and keeps the drive going.
The Eagles come out with 8 guys in the box. Dropping back to pass on first down. A gain of around, let's call it 4 on the draw.
This defense will stop them for sure.
We'll see.
Dropping back. Gets the pass off. Incomplete. The quarterback thought he had that one.
You got to deliver the ball out there quickly, but it has to be catchable. You got to use some touch.
Now it's 3rd and 6 coming up. Ball on the 16-yard line. The Eagles come out with 1 linebacker and several defensive backs. Gets rid of it. Catch made on the run. Another first down, this time through the air.
And if they're not just picking up first downs, they're picking up first downs on third down, which is even more impressive.
Off again. Gain of about 1.
A smart coach would call this play.
2nd and goal. 8 yards to the goal line.
Come on,
To the halfback, Whiting created problems in the backfield on that one. They couldn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. It's a short loss.
I'll tell you this, that defense was looking for run as soon as the offense lined up. They were in the backfield before the play even started. That was just great defense on that play.
He lost it. The Chiefs get it.
Look at this. He uses his speed, strength, and power to do more than just get a sack. He puts such a big hit on the quarterback, the ball pops out, and then they cover it for a turnover. This is a good special teams play.
Anderson will attempt to put up the first points of the day. And it's up. And the kicker got all of that one. Baker will be kicking off. Nice kick. Plenty of distance. From the 3-yard line. And they're about ready to get this drive started after the last series ended with a punt. So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on their own 24. McNabb gets set. Looks like he's changing the play. Lewis comes in motion. Hand it off. Barber breaks the play up in the backfield. Nowhere to go that time, John.
And that was the case of the defense winning a battle at the point of attack. If your defense can control the line of scrimmage, it makes running the ball to the middle of the formation very difficult. One thing you can try and do is some runs to the outside, maybe a sweep or a toss play, designed to loosen them up in the middle of the field.
The Eagles using motion.
I'll tell you, the defense is getting great penetration, and they're shutting down the run so far.
Here's a 3rd and long situation. Ball on their own 23.
Set.
Pressure. Gets rid of it. He's on the run. The 30. And he's forced out of bounds at the 36-yard line. He zipped that one right in there.
That's just a great job by the receiver. Not only was he able to make the catch in the rocket, but he was able to pick up some nice yardage too.
McNabb sees something in the defense. Man in motion. Breaks free. Good execution there, John.
The blockers sold it, and the back did the rest.
1st and 10. Ball on their own 47.
Set. Let's go. Come on.
Lewis moves in motion. And he'll get the call. The back picks up about 2 on that carry.
The key here is to step up into the pocket. Make sure you get those feet set before you throw it.
The Chiefs come out in a nickel package. Calling an audible now. Mitchell comes in motion.
Ain't got nothing.
Good blocking up front and a nice gain on the counter.
Yeah, and that was a perfect call in that situation. He did a nice job avoiding the first wave of defenders, then converting for the first down.
So they have 1st and 10 here. And this is the 7th play of this drive. McNabb sees something in the defense.
Bust this grill, deep. Sideline to sideline.
Counter goes for a gain of about 3.
Remember to roll your quarterback out occasionally. Those big defensive linemen will get worn out chasing them around on the field.
Calling an audible.
Here come the heat. Hit the ball. We'll see.
The 30. And he's pushed out of bounds at the 22.
17-yard gain on the play.
Get in there, Lon. You got him.
Almost at the 2-minute mark now. And that's a gain of about 8.
Your guys can smell the end zone. Give it to your back and let them finish this drive off.
So 2 minutes left before halftime.
You can't make any mistakes down here. So run the ball and just get it in there.
Ball on the 14-yard line.
Hit him low. Drop back. Let's go.
He sees something in the defense.
Blue, 25. Blue, 16. Green, 16.
Using motion. They caught the defense out of position.
And this defense is susceptible to that kind of thing. They're very aggressive, and the counter is designed to take advantage of that. Get them all going in one direction, and you cut back against the grain.
First down and goal to go. Calling an audible.
Back off, DB. Ain't got nothing. Get at him, D. Eagle left. D up. Here comes the heat.
Richie couldn't even get out of the backfield.
This defense is extremely active and effective up front. They do a good job of getting upfield quickly, creating havoc in the backfield. Misdirection plays and draws can be a good way to use their speed and aggressiveness against them.
Here's where the defense needs to make a big play. Maybe they bring some heat with a blitz, or they change up the coverage. That way they can force the offense into making a mistake and keep them from getting any points before the half.
Under pressure with the throw. No one there that time. Now it's third down after the incompletion.
Hey, here's where the defense needs to take charge. Bust in there and get them for a sack.
So now we have third and goal. Ball on the 5-yard line. 13th play of this drive. Floats one into the end zone. Big play coming up from the safety spot to knock it away.
Safeties are being called on now to cover more than ever. He made a great play on the ball.
David Akers will attempt this field goal from about 22 yards away. The kick is up. A nice kick, and it's good. Akers is just about ready to kick this one away. And he got all of that one. A great kick. Stiffer running with purpose. On their last position, they came away with a field goal. Let's see what happens this time around. They're trying to get in range for a last-second field goal attempt before halftime.
First and 10.
Bring the pay.
Backing off.
Tiger up. Stay after him.
Dropping back to pass on first down. Throwing. Kansas City calls a timeout. That's their first.
Heck, this is a good one to call. This defense might work.
First and 10. Ball on their own 38. The corners playing off a bit, using motion.
That all you got?
Pass play here on first down. Surveying the field. And he makes the grab. Beat the blitz. Decent game.
He never seems to rush back there in the pocket. He takes his time, finds his man, and puts it right on the money.
Philadelphia doesn't want a long pass over anybody's head here, so they back up the secondary. With the throw, nearly intercepted. John, it looked like that was going to be a turnover.
Yeah, I think everyone else is thinking the same thing. You don't get a better chance at an interception than he had right there.
Get in there. Here come the heat.
Philadelphia backs its secondary off the line to be in better position to defend the deep pass. Drops back. He surveys the field, gets rid of it, and he hits his target. Green gunned the pass to his receiver.
This is an example of the quarterback trusting his arm. He just made a decision, and the ball was there in a blink of an eye.
Philadelphia going to a prevent defense here as they back up the safeties and corners. They'll go with a play fake, tossing it over the middle, runs over the tackler. They'll go with a hurry-up offense.
Fire out.
It's the end of the second quarter with the score, Philadelphia 17.
Philadelphia,
Kansas City
17.
3.
Kansas City 3.
We'll go back to the play on the field. So before we start the third quarter, here's a quick look at how both teams have fared in the first half. Should be a return here. From the 3-yard line. Loose ball. The Chiefs scoop it up.
You should stop them with this play.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 33. Dropping back to pass on 1st down. Throws it out over to the left. Great pass. And that was a gain of 7.
A smart coach would call this play.
On the play.
The Eagles come out on the 46. Morton, the man in motion. Hand it off. He takes that one and heads upfield to pick up the 1st down.
You know what they did was pick up a blitz, and when they did that, it opened up a hole, and they ran right through it.
1st and 10. Ball on their own 49. Carries it for 6 yards on that play.
A smart coach would call this one.
On the play.
The Eagles come out with 8 guys in the box. It's the toss to the left. Little question, they were waiting for the run on that play, John.
When the defense is sitting there with 8 guys in the box, you know that they're looking for the run. You just kind of get behind your blockers up front and hope that one of your guys can create a seam for you to run through.
Ain't got nothing.
Another run. Owens couldn't get out of the backfield.
That was just a defensive line getting lower than the offensive line. When your defensive guys up front can control the line of scrimmage, it makes it very difficult to move the ball on offense.
Baker is looking for a good punt here. Number 34 lines up deep for the punt return. Into the end zone, touchback.
Run the football. A good running game will really open up the pass.
1st and 10. Calling an audible now.
95.
Using motion.
Come on, partner.
He's taken down in the backfield by Barber. Lost about 2 yards. The quarterback gets set with only 1 back behind him. McNabb sees something in the defense. Man in motion.
Get in there.
Can't bring him down. So that was a pickup of about 9.
You need a good release on this pass. Keep this drive moving.
5 yards to go. Ball on their own 25. Buckalter lines up behind his fullback in the eye.
On the 25-yard line.
Pressure coming. It's the pass off. McNabb flings that pass in there.
Now that is a great throw. The quarterback surveyed the field, found the open guy, and got the ball to him in a hurry.
They'll go from the I formation. Directing traffic. Using motion.
Fire out. Here come the heat. 94. Yellow. 74. Green. 58.
Flag down.
Red ball. Delay of game. On the offense.
A team has to show discipline and execute properly out there. If they don't, they'll find it's much harder to overcome the other team and get a win.
Kansas City comes out in their nickel package. Dropping back, closing in, looking for an option, rolling out to his right. He made that catch look easy.
That receiver has really good technique out there. He always catches it in front with his hands, then brings it into his body.
Second and long. Ball on their own 32.
Set.
Second and 11. Ball on the 32-yard line.
With the throw, he has it. So they're able to pick up another first down.
And this offense is clicking. They're making the right calls at the right time.
The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him. Sixth play of this drive. The Eagles using motion. He's on the run. And that's a gain of about 8.
Get behind those big old linemen and let them do their work.
Set. Hook out right.
Using motion. Pressure, throwing, and it's complete. McLean pulls him down at the 28-yard line.
Get some time in the pocket and be patient with it. Don't force it into coverage.
It's first and 10. Ball on the 28-yard line. McMahon sets up, calling an audible. It's the toss to the right. Might have lost a step on the toss.
The key here is to step up into the pocket. Make sure you get those feet set before you throw it.
Only one man back. Looks like he's calling an audible. Lewis goes in motion. Gain of about 1.
You need a nice pickup here. Make sure he's deep enough before you throw it.
They need 7. Ball on the 25-yard line. McMahon sets up. Man in motion. Under pressure, gets the pass off. He's inside the 10, and he's tackled at the 4. How about that speed? Great individual effort.
He throws lasers all over the field. He can throw them short, he can throw them long, he can throw them medium, he can throw them anyway.
Set.
Lewis moves in motion. Hand it off to the back. Touchdown, Eagles.
Now this is exactly how to get the ball in the end zone. Just get in behind the center and guard and keep pushing and pushing until they're putting up 6 points on the board. You better kick it here.
The kicker lines up for the point after. And it's on its way, and he tacks on the extra point. They made the defense look inept on that drive there, chewing up more than half the field, taking more than 4 minutes, winding up with a touchdown.
They really were effective in what they were doing. When you can eat up that much time and drive the ball that far down the field and end up with 6 points, it's really disheartening to the defense.
He got all of it. He kicks that one out of the end zone.
With a kick like that, you don't give the other team a shot to return it.
First and 10. Ball on their own 20.
Set. Stay guys. Drop back. Drop.
Holmes. The defense overmatched on that play.
Yeah, when you come out in a 46, they're usually looking for the run. The 46 can be vulnerable to the pass, but usually it's very effective against a run. Not this time, though.
Bring the pain. Set.
Drops back. Pressure coming. Gets his hand on it.
Here's what you do. You start pushing, and if you don't get to him and you see him start to throw, you stop and you get your hands up. And that's what gets you in those passing lanes, and that's how you knock the ball down.
Get in there, Lon. Get at him, D. Well done.
Nice job so far on third down for the offense, and we'll see if that continues here. Hand it off to the back. And he gets stuffed on that one.
At this point, the offense is trying anything to find a way to move the ball downfield. Maybe they thought they could get a break for a big gain or something.
So they'll line up to punt after going 3 and out. Here's the punt. Fair catch.
There was no need to try and return that one. But he made the right decision there.
Buckhalter is the deep back. Closing in. Gets the pass off. And he makes the grab. McNabb showed his strong arm and lightning release on that throw.
That's just to display a great hand shown by that receiver. The throw was a little off the mark, but he got his fingertips on it and brought it in for the catch.
Looks like he's calling an audible. Came with a blitz, and there wasn't anywhere to go.
Yeah, and that's why you send all those guys to plug up the hole. At that time, there were no holes at all.
Set. Stay active. Bro.
So we've reached the end of the third quarter with the Eagles ahead of the Chiefs 24-3. The teams are set for the fourth quarter of play. Second and long. Buckhalter, the lone back. McNabb sees something in the defense. Just about 2 yards on the run by the halfback.
Go ahead and take this one to the outside, but make sure you stay in bounds and keep that clock running.
Only one man in the backfield. Looks like he's changing the play. Using motion. Hand it off. He takes the defender. Gets the call, picks up 4, maybe 5 there.
Punt it away.
This punt will be his second of the day. Here's the kick. He signals for a fair catch.
Hey, no reason to take a chance and risk a fumble. Smart move there by the returner.
1st and 10. Green sets up. Man in motion. They'll pass on 1st down. Oh, can't bring him down. The 30, the 40, across midfield. The 40, the 30, the 20, the 10. Touchdown, Kansas City.
When you talk about a dangerous back, this is what you have to be able to do. Not only get out there and outrun the defense, but have the power to bounce off a tackle and keep going. This is a good special teams play.
So they'll try to tack on the extra point. The kick is up, and the extra point is good. Good job moving the ball the length of the field for the touchdown.
Yeah, that was a nice job of keeping those chains moving and avoiding costly penalties.
And we go back to the game. Booming kick downfield. From the 1.
Watch here as he's able to avoid the blocker and get in there and make the tackle. Now that's how you're supposed to play. Don't stop. Keep going until you reach the ball carrier.
They'll go from the I formation.
At the 20-yard line. 1st and 10.
Set.
He has some room. Good pickup of about 6.
Tell your line to protect here. Tell your line to protect every play, not just here. You need to get some time back there and let someone get open.
Set. Let's go. Come on. Lose it. Lose it.
Throwing. Catch made on the run. Stiff arm. That blitz exploited for a first down.
Yeah, the quarterback did a heck of a job to read what the defense was doing and find the right guy. This back loves to hit the defenders when they come close in for the tackle. He sees the hit coming, lowers his shoulder, and then boom, the defender's left lying there in his back.
The 50. The 40. Into the open. And they finally bring him down at the 31.
The key here is to step up in the pocket. Make sure you get those feet set before you throw it.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 31-yard line. McNabb gets set. Calling an audible now. Man in motion.
Come on.
He's at the 20. The 10. And he's finally brought down at the 1-yard line. He's doing a good job helping to provide a solid ground game for his team. Directing traffic.
Yellow, 74. Cowboy. Is that all you got?
Crosses it out to the left. Touchdown, Eagles. So they get in on the ground.
Yeah, he knew where he wanted to go, and he got it. You better kick it here.
They'll get set for the extra point. And it's on its way, and the extra point is good. So, John, we see this offense looking good and very pleased they were able to put together a nice package of plays for a touchdown.
And give some credit to that big offensive line. Those guys are working hard out there, and it's showing on drives like that.
He got all of that one. He'll choose to just down this one and start at the 20.
Here's a good defense for this situation.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 20. Going to the air on 1st down. Gets the pass off. This pass is incomplete. He somehow got that pass off.
He knew he didn't have much time, and he decided to get rid of the ball quickly on that one.
Stepping up, throwing. He hits his receiver. He had a quick release on that pass.
And when you talk about precision passing, that's what you mean.
3rd and 6.
Snake eyes. Ain't got nothing. Got all you got.
Drops back. Pressure. Gets the pass off. And he's ridden out at the 35. Green could have knocked the wind out of the receiver with that throw.
A receiver that can make big plays like that have to be fed the ball so they can stay in the game.
Hand it off. They did a poor job against the run there.
They had 8 guys in the box on that play, but he still broke free. When you bring that many guys up to the line, then you're pretty much daring them to run. And if they do run at you, you better be able to stop the run.
Under pressure with the pass, with the catch. John, he's hurt. We'll get an update from Melissa as soon as the extent of the injury is known.
Give this one a try.
That's all you.
Collins sets up. Great fake. Gets the pass off. They've got something going here.
Yeah, it's been one first down after another. They're putting together a nice-looking drive here.
They're within striking distance here. Melissa, do you have an update for us?
I just spoke with the trainer, and he told me they're going to run a few x-rays on him in the locker room, but as of now, his return is doubtful.
Thanks, Melissa. Touchdown, Chiefs. Great rushing touchdown there.
He tucked that ball away, lowered his head, and boom, end zone.
And that's his second rushing touchdown of the game. The kicking team heads out onto the field. And it's up. And he tacks on the extra point. Down the field they went efficiently and effectively over 70 yards to the end zone.
And give some credit to that big offensive line.
So let's pick up the action. And he got all of that one. A great kick. Taking the knee might have been the better option there.
You know, these guys come flying down the field so fast, and this time he ran right into one of those coverage guys.
He was met right at the line, might have even lost it.
That was a case of the defense getting under the pads of the offensive line. Usually the team that gets the best leverage is going to control the line of scrimmage. When you run it into the middle, you have to have some push or movement up front. If you can't get that movement, it makes things very difficult for your running back.
Looks like he's changing the play. Staley. Just about 2 yards on the run by the halfback.
Run it up the gut and keep that clock moving.
Kansas City comes out in their nickel package. And here's a look at each team's success on third down so far.
Third down conversions are usually a good barometer of how well your offense is playing. It means that your offense is making big plays when they need them.
Throwing. Turn. He has. Lewis has been very effective thus far. 5 catches for him.
I don't think you have a choice but to play.
So 3 and out, and they'll line up to punt. Here's the punt. Fair catch called for.
That was a smart thing to do with the coverage team closing in for a big hit.
1st and 10. Ball on their own 36. Philadelphia comes out with 8 guys in the box.
Ain't got nothing. Back off, DB.
To the air on 1st down. Gets the pass off. Perfect pass. Loss of about 4.
This defense will stop him for sure.
Come on, gee up.
Pressure coming with the pass. He hits his receiver. Right on the mark there to move the chains.
The thing is, the secondary looked a little on their heels on that one. They just couldn't converge on the ball in time, and now they get a whole new set of downs.
Come on,
Gets rid of it, and it's caught. Missed tackle. Collins with a hot hand on this drive.
And what he's doing is sitting back there in the pocket, seeing everything, making great decisions, and getting the ball to the right guy. He's playing very well right now.
Dropping back to pass on 1st down. With the throw, the incomplete pass bringing up 2nd down. The Eagles come out with 3 down linemen and 7 defensive backs. Hall moves in motion, giving some cushion on the outside. Dropping back, gets the pass off, and he steps out of bounds at the 37.
When you're down by this much, the offense doesn't want to be facing too many 3rd and 4th down, because that means they're taking too much time. They should be getting first for every 1 or 2 downs if they want to have a chance at this thing.
They've done very well on 3rd down to this point.
That's all you.
He surveys the field. The pass is picked off. Vincent seemed to know exactly where that one was going.
That was great anticipation by the defense. It almost looked like he knew where the quarterback was going to go with the ball.
This one is just about in the books. So after the interception now, it's 1st and 10. McNabb sees something in the defense. The Eagles using motion. Kansas City will call a timeout here. They have 2 timeouts remaining. They line up in the I formation. Changing the play now. The Eagles using motion. He's tackled behind the line by Hicks.
28 with the carry. Loss of 4 on the play.
McNabb sets up, calling an audible.
Here comes the heat. Bulldog under.
Breaks free. Pickup of 6 on the counter.
I bet the defensive coordinator is telling his guys on the sidelines to get ready, because it'll be up to them to stop any comeback attempt and hold on for the win.
Offense couldn't get it done, and they'll line up to punt. Philadelphia calls a timeout. They have 2 timeouts left.
Set.
Here's the kick. He's waving for the fair catch.
That's a good job of getting downfield by the cover team to force the fair catch.
They'll pass on every play from here on out.
When you're down by more than 1 score and there's less than a minute left, that's all you can really do.
Throwing with the catch on the run. At the 40. Dawkins is the guy who's there to bring him down. At the 28. Looks like they'll go with a hurry up here.
Sideline, D. Hawkeye right. Hawkeye right.
Spike stops the clock.
Okay, they got to keep throwing downfield to move the chains while keeping the clock movement to a minimum.
Get the ball.
The corners playing off a bit.
Set. Get at him, D.
Drops back. Gets rid of it. The pass is picked off. He showed tremendous ability to get up there for the interception.
He waited, then wham! He jumped up there and just stole that pass.
The defense has a timeout left, but it won't help them. Kneel downs can end the game, running out the clock. Following the interception, it's now 1st and 10.
Drop back. Drop.
McNabb sets up. Kansas City will call a timeout here. They have none remaining.
They got nothing. Side to side.
Second and 12. Ball on a 17-yard line.
The gun signals the end of the game. The final score is Philadelphia 31, Kansas City 17. This is Al Michaels with John Madden saying goodbye for EA Sports.
Home safely.